the Radiant side for NEEWBEE-M Miracle. Cold Snap playing on the Doom. ECL buy on the Earthshaker. 5400 the stand-in on the Lion. AGK going mid Lina, so it will be a safe lane carry through Yuan. Alright, so I like how this is really switching out. It will be a jungling Doom. Didn't really see that coming. Forgot about that. And over here on the Dire side for Invictus Gaming, Chuan on the Rubik. We will have Burning on the Luna, so it looks to be an aggro trial again. Ferrari 430 on the Storm Spirit, Faith on the Ancient Apparition, and Luo on the Clockwork. So Twitch. Are you nervous that NEEWBEE actually pulled one game? Alright, so here we go. 5400, he's gonna peek, he's gonna find them. No, he's not. He's gonna quickly back off. So Ferrari 430, they're thinking, alright. Gang attempt failed. We back out by Lao. So this AGK, the Call Lina, I like it as well. This is really good. I like a Call Lina. I'm not really a fan of the support Lina. Just because I don't like a hero without a reliable stun in the support role. So this is really good for a Call Lina, where you can just go for the Aghanim Scepter, Laguna Blade, and that's when a BKB won't save you. And Luna is quite squishy as well. You can see 492 starting HP compared to a Storm who's 606. I mean, even your Chuan Rubik is fatter than, sorry, more tankier than Burning by a few. Well, actually 120 HP. Oh well. 110. Oh my god, my math sucks. Alright, so here we go, game 3. Over here, Cold Snap. Unsure where he's going, but it looks to be a core shaker or even a support shaker. I mean, yes, Albai is playing it, so it's definitely a support shaker. And Cold Snap will go into the enemy jungle just to farm. This Observe Ward over here will ping him out, so they know where Cold Snap is farming. So this Sentry Ward over here placed in the enemy jungle isn't really going to be a factor at all. Cold Snap already picking up these hard creeps. Look to go for a rotation of Ferrari, who is not yet level 6, which means that he is still quite vulnerable. And it's a nice thunderclap, so the movement's slow, decent damage, 150 bursts. He might go for Ferrari. Ferrari won't see this coming at all. Yup, he's way too far forward. This could actually be the death of him. This could be first blood on Ferrari. No, but a TP comes in. They do spot out Cold Snap. Where's the thunderclap? Off the mark! Oh no! Cold Snap telekinesis back. This could be a disaster. Cold Snap needs to run. He's only level 2. Wait, where's the Scorched Earth? Oh no. Wait, he's actually gonna get away. Chuan gonna try and right click him down, but that uphill miss rate. RNGesus. He's gonna chase him down. He has brown boots. He doesn't need to worry. But Cold Snap has brown boots as well. 51 HP. He's gonna get away, but the skin of his teeth tag goes up. Can he get the kill? I don't think so. Wait, telekinesis. It's up. It's up. Is it in range? Chuan really diving balls deep for this one. Alright, so no. And now Faith and Burning just trying to bring down somebody. That chilling touch damage can really hurt. I mean, who says that you have to be hot to hurt? Over here, well, Luo and Yetiao Bai, he's taking a fair bit of damage. It's the enchant totem pretty early up, but okay, this works out. So Luo forced to pop this off, and Tron does waiting behind enemy lines. He's waiting for the AGK bottle, but he won't get it just yet. Courier's all the way in the bottom lane, and Cold Snap back in the enemy jungle to farm. He wants to go for Ferrari again, but this time Tron is ready to back him up. So who is going to get the kill? AGK, Light Strike Array. Oh no, he's not going to get the kill. But here comes Cold Snap, trying to turn things around, going for Tron. There we go, one more right click, spanks down. So first blood going the way of NEEWBEE-M Miracle. Cold Snap getting much needed gold. And I think that he should be able to go back into his own jungle to farm pretty safely soon. Well, 5400, he did D what the Observer Ward placed over here, which means he should be able to get a bit more creep control. And Burning actually backed into a corner, but now TPs are coming, the support is there. Over here, Luo, level 4, he's gone for 2 points into the Aftershock, just so that if Luo gets too close, he's gonna feel the shake. He's gonna feel it very hard. The Cogs trying to burn away his mana, it is paying off, so, but I think this should be a Tranquil Boots Soul Ring Shaker again. Oh, this is very cheeky by Chuan. Push the Observer Ward down, all the way in the trees. You need to get a Tango just to de-ward this. And they're actually not going to share the farm. They don't care. 5400, he sees them, he sees the green little balls and the blue balls as well. Alright, so both of them just leeching experience. Cheeky play from IG. Oh, but Doom comes in. He has the Thunderclap again. No, he doesn't get it up, but the Earthspike catches Tron just at the backside, and Tron will fall. But no, he's not going to fall to a hero. He's going to fall to a creep. And they do find the sentry. Oh dear. So let's take a quick look at last hits and denies. Well, Burning leading 18 and 9 in an aggro challenge, which is quite surprising compared to your Shadow Fiend, who is actually doing very bad. HEK, Rune Wall with Ferrari, Light Strike area to scare him off, but no. This top lane is what interests me a lot, because an Earthshaker going up against Clockwork. Well, the Clockwork should be able to burn away that mana, but if he gets too aggressive, he's going to fall to the Earthshaker. And not to mention, if he tries to go for a Fisher, the Battery Assault will cancel that animation. And now that Chuyuan, level 4, he should be able to last it a bit better with the level 2 raises. He needs more souls. This is where Burning has the slight edge. He has put 2 points into the Lunar Blessings just so that he can bring Chuyuan out of the lane. And not to mention the Chilling Touch as well. You can see Ancient Apparition with the Cold Feet. He's really chasing the Shadow Fiend now. So this Shadow Fiend will be a non-factor for at least a good 5 minutes. Clockwork does get the Earthshaker top lane. Sorry for missing that. Tron with the rotation really paying off. So 2 for 1. You can see it there. He went for the Enchant Totem, but the Battery Assault, nah, no damage was done. So Tron now back to the jungle, but Cold Snap, this roaming Doom is very annoying. But Tron level 6. Lina doesn't have the Laguna Blade just yet. And over here, Burning has to be very careful. The Razors are getting leveled up. He might look for a kill here. Lion looking for the Earthstrike, but nah. IG, Burning, and Faith just gonna back out. Alright, so we haven't seen that much action yet. It's 2 for 1, 5 minutes and a half in. The gold graph is going up and down. It's so hard to predict. And experience-wise, also the same thing. This is almost pretty much like an MMR game. Not sure about you guys, but MMR can be quite unstable, yes? Going up and down. Okay, so back into this. 2 for 1, 6 minutes in, we're 0.5 a minute. Oh, the hook completely misses. Luo caught in a world of pain. Not hurt, Cogs. And now Ferrari zips in, going to find HEK to pay for his life for that rune. Burning, looking for the Luna. Oh, where is it? Where is the Lucent Beam? Cold Snap. Oh no, nice Earthspike on Burning. He will pay for it with his life. Lion gets the kill. Oh well, that was a very awkward fight. Well, 2 for 1. Sorry, no, 1 for 1. Counted wrong. So yeah, I mean, you don't want to be chasing up the high ground like that. So with an Earthspike perfectly with the high ground vision, they got Burning, and Burning was just trapped. And like I said, the Luna is quite squishy. HEK hasn't had a chance to use the Laguna Blade just yet. Tron level 4. Oh well. And Burning's rotated to the top lane, so they figured like, alright, let's just leave Luo at the bottom lane. He has his hook. That's all he needs. So we leave Burning in the safe lane just to secure his farm. Ferrari farming the jungle. Well, he's only going to find his Hellbear. Tron's taken to pulling because he wants that level 6 as well. He can find some really good spells to steal. Echo Slam, Laguna Blade, Finger, Doom. All these spells are going to be huge. And Cold Snap is not yet level 6, which this is not a farming Doom at all. He's just roaming around trying to make things happen, which is this deviates from the standard. And Tron is just staying in EXP range. He's trying to leech the experience of the Satyr. He uses the Fate Ball just to get the last hit. Well, ward money, that's all you need. HEK buys the smoke. So they want more rotations coming, especially from the Doom. He has the Centaur War Stomp. Luo smoked up, he does find Chuyuan. Hook initiation coming in, the Wraith, and Ferrari zips in. He will get the kill. Shadow Fiend falls to the Storm Spirit. So with the treads and the bottle, okay. And meanwhile, Faith. Oh no, this is a bad position, but now he runs up to the high ground. He will be fine. Over your top lane. Yes, up by. Goes for the Echo Slam on Tron. He's turning things around. He wants a kill. He gets the kill. But Burning might get an easy kill here. He is level 5. It's a level 3 Lucent B, but no, he'll just back out saying, fine, I'll let you off the hook. Lina, meanwhile, gets the Ancient Apparition. Ferrari zipping in. No, but he might pay for it with his life. No? Oh, jukes the Light Strike area just in the nick of time. Over here, Chu Yuan, he'll be very, very happy. You can see he was forced to go for the Requiem of Souls back at the bottom skirmish over here. That's how desperate he was for the DPS, but a level 3 raise is still pretty decent for farming, which means he can actually go into the jungle alone. But Luo, I mean, when he's level 8, higher level than safe lane Shadowfiend, you know that safe lane was not safe at all. Very, very dangerous. 5400, net worth wise, very, very poor. Well, that might change soon. He's still richer than the Rubik and Faith. Faith is only at 738 gold, he only has brown boots. Tron 1200, just pulling, trying to get EXP. He's very close to level 6. Ferrari over here has the slow ring, making his way to Bloodstone again. This doesn't feel like an Orchid game yet, just yet. Boom. So he's gonna farm his hard camp. Storm needs all the advantage he can get. He's 3.6k, 3.7k net worth now. Smoke rotation coming from HEK and 5400. Will they find a kill? They need a pick off. They need to make this work. The gold graph currently in favor of NEEWBE Miracle. IG guys, IG fans, are you worried? Experience in favor of IG. Oh, this might be a disaster. Both are smoked up. They find each other. It's a surprise. Hex up on Tron, but the hook shot cancels the hook. So cancels the light strike array. Ice Blast comes in, kills off HEK. And now, oh dear, 5400. You have to run, but I don't think you can run away from this. So right click, Rubik gets the kill. So 2 down, that smoke was a disaster. Ferrari going crazy. He wants Chu Yuan. He will find Chu Yuan probably. There we go, that overlay doing a ton of damage. Boop. One more right click maybe? Oh no! Dips in, gets the right click, the overload will finish off the Shadow Fiend. So the Suicide Requiem comes out. Storm Spirit with a solo kill. And once again, his farm continues to fall further and further behind. He's just barely richer than his support Tron. So you can tell that this Shadow Fiend has been locked down. He didn't get the levels. And top lane, meanwhile here, Burning in a dangerous world. Oh no, here comes the ECL fight. Can they find him? No, they go for Burning. It's a nice turnaround 2-0. That Enchant told him to behind the trees vision, making all the difference in the world. So NEEWBE Miracle really clawing back. They're not afraid. The gold advantage was going down, but now it's shooting back up, just slightly ahead by 500 gold. Both these teams just duking it out. They're just not afraid to dish out the right clicks, man. They're just not afraid to use all the spells. They just want to fight. And Cold Snap realizes, alright, I need to farm. He will get a Midas. It is a pretty slow Midas compared to what you would expect. But if the Tramcube boots and the Midas, his farm is only going to accelerate even faster. Because with the Devour, it's already an inbuilt Midas. But he has the Doom, so we haven't seen that just yet. Waiting for a nice initiation here from 5400. But Tron's going to back off. Over here, Luo going for a Blade Mail. And Burning is still on just a Ring of Aquila and just Treads with a Magic Wand. Will they kill HEK? Maybe. 3 heroes on the Dire side, 2 on the Radiant. I should change that as 3 for 3. But will they fight? No. Looks like no. Over here, this Core Shaker. Well, for a solo lane, I find he's actually quite poor. But then again, he's third in the net worth chart, so that's pretty okay. You have 3 cores for NEEWBE Miracle. They're actually climbing and climbing. The Doom will definitely take out the Storm. And here in the jungle, Cold Snap stuck in the cogs. You can't run away from this. Goodbye, my friend. Over here, yes, he's looking for Burning, who's caught in with the Fisher. Do you want to kill? Will they get a kill? But here comes backup. It is a trap. I think so too. Here comes the battery assault. The hook completely misses. Juke from ESL by. And oh, they don't know this Invis Ferrari. There's Invis Storm, but here comes the outflank. HEK, telekinesis, Ferrari zips in. Lucent Beam as well. Goodbye, Lina. They turn around for Chu Yuan. Chu Yuan is so squishy. He's gonna fall. Double kill for Ferrari. It's a mega kill streak. And that will be the end of that story. That's it. So 12 minutes in, we have what, 16 kills? There we go. The gold graph now dipping down in favor of IG. They just want to claw back by fighting. Burning, oh, he might be dead here. No. Yes, he's looking for the wraparound. Burning needs to TP out, but it's on call. Wait, no, he's gonna get in nick of time. He's gonna TP out. Oh my god, that was really ballsy. That was really courageous of him. He just walked all the way in here. And Doom was so far behind, they were looking for him right all the way in here, which is where heroes would usually run into. So that was a very good juke. And Chu Yuan, like I said, in the bottom half of the net worth chart, Burning above him, so that aggro challenge sort of did pay off. When your Clockwork's on top, your Storm Spirit is ahead as well. That's a good thing. And Ferrari, the faster he gets the Bloodstone, it's gonna be good. Here comes the Ice Blast and the Zip. He pulls you back in. He likes his beef. You will get the beef. So Ferrari 430 getting closer and closer to his Bloodstone. Nothing is gonna stop him when he snowballs. Except maybe a Doom who with an axe. We still haven't seen any Dooms. Alright, so where are the rotations? We haven't seen that many smoke gangs for a while. Are there any smokes in the first place? There we go, talk about it, we will get it. So there's a hook up again for Luo. And over here we see two heroes, they're dewarding, so this gives them a glimpse idea. Here comes the hookshot initiation, they're gonna find Kosap, they want to delay this axe and they will deny it perfectly. Luna with the Lucent Beam to finish it off. So it should be drums, or is it a casual bracer again? 5400 and HEK, they want to go for the back for the counter initiation, but the ward over here spots them out. Yes, Elba is still very far from a blink. He's halfway there, but almost is never enough. And over here, Faith going for his Hand of Midas will get it pretty soon. He's going to be very happy for this solo experience over here. So this mid lane, the top is completely untouched. No one's there at all. Well, who needs to farm there? And regen rune gonna be popped by the Lina. No Yield Scepter just yet. Is there anything in the courier? Well, True Yuan has an Ogre Club. Yes, Bai, like I said, very far away from a blink. And Luo has been spot on these hooks, except for the one where he spiffed completely. He thought Yes Bai was gonna walk up, but he just Yes Bai walked back down. And the hook just went pooh! Star Wars. So now, just waiting for Burning to get more items. He's actually second on the net worth chart right now, which is pretty decent despite being in an aggro tri-lane. Where it's really tough in an aggro tri-lane, you generally want to be farming more. So I mean fighting more instead of farming. And that's what they did. They did it very well. They locked on the Shadow Fiend, but however, Lion will get the kill on the Storm Spirit top lane. Yikes, sorry I missed that. So that's an unstoppable streak going the way of the Lion. Clockwork gets the Earthshaker. Oh my god, I'm missing all these kills. Sorry Twitch chat, flame me. Fortification will be popped. But it's only a T1. But this top lane over here, new HEK, they're gonna get a T1 as well. So a trade, a T1 for a T1. Luna and Lion both get a tower kill each. Nice gold going the way of both teams. Gold graph is actually in favor of IG now, approaching 2000. And they're diving, they do get the Doom. Finally a Doom on Faith. But the support coming in, Rubik coming in, Doom gets to kill AA, but there we go, Tron, telekinesis cancels the TP, uses the Doom, he stole the Doom! Oh my god, Cold Snap, that is not what you want, he's gonna fall to Tron. Rocket Flare trying to snipe it out, but oh well, Tron gets much needed gold. So 9 to 13, and now you can see IG's lead, well, it's sort of curved back a tiny bit. But this is what games are, I mean, this gives you that tiny glimmer of hope, and somehow they just take it back. So Ferrari now has the recipe, making its way closer to the Bloodstone. Mask of Men is up on Burning. This is something which is very unique, I would say. Because you have so much nuke, it's crazy. You have the Finger, the Laguna Blade, and when you on the Mask of Madness, you take 30% extra more damage. And now with the Mask of Madness, this should be a Roche attempt with the Smoke Gank. So much ward vision over here, but they probably won't see this coming. Unless IG, of course. Yep. Oh wait, yep, they will turn in for Roche. No, I don't think you want to be de-warding. Yep, they do ping out the wards, and this will be Roshan. Well, the maxed out Lunar Blessing as well. This is a very easy Roche attempt for IG. So Burning, easiest Roche of his life. This is pretty risky, but nonetheless, much needed thing to do. Of course, with the Aegis, this pretty much secures them in slightly easier time to go for T1's mid. And NEEWBee, they just don't see this coming at all. Clockwork gets a solo kill on the Lina, but now Shadow Fiend kills him off. So this buys a lot of time, and meanwhile IG just continues to go for the Roshan. And Clockwork, you can see he was positioning himself way up here on the high ground, where you can't see up. Lina didn't know. So this way, Clockwork just went straight in. Over here, Ferrari, like I mentioned, getting closer and closer to his Bloodstone. He's 300 gold away from it. Yes, up by 500 gold away to its blink. Here comes an Ice Blast, but it's just push them back. Bounty in bottom lane. But I don't think Ferrari cares. He can get his Bloodstone now. The Shadow Fiend is getting decently bigger, but doesn't really have the items he needs to fight. He's going for a BKB. He will need 1,200 more gold. Over here, yes, up by 300 to a blink. Doom, not yet on the Axe. He went for the blink because he wants the initiation. Initiation is always key. 5400, 800 more gold to a blink. And Luna should be a BKB soon, I suppose. This is a really quiet game in terms of the dooms which should have been used. Well, 18 minutes in, 14 to 10 for Chinese Dota. This is actually World War 3. Close snap. He might see Luna. Yes, he will see the Luna. He pings them out. And he will back the hell out of the... And look at the way IG is positioning themselves. They're playing so aggressive all the way into the enemy jungle. And over here, Shadowfiend takes to farming the enemy jungle himself. 5400 just de-warding, taking away all that ward vision, but no, easy T1 for IG. With the Aegis, Newbie, Miracle, they just don't want to fight at all. They figured like, why not? Let's just take objectives. Which is pretty good. With the Aegis, Newbie, Miracle won't fight, and IG, well, when no one's fighting you, of course, easy towers. This T1 is still very, very healthy though, 1300 gold. So you can see from the creep equilibrium back in the laning phase where Earthshaker and Luo, they're just fighting, duking it out right here. And over here we see a 4-man smoke. Cold snap, he wants to use that blink. Ferrari's in the trees. He spots them out the remnant. It's a broken smoke. Oh dear. They don't see it at all. So with the foiled smoke attempt, they just back out. Not wanting to overextend as IG position themselves for the counterfight. Faith is 25% away to, well, he's 25% into his Aghanim Scepter. And they're just buying space for Chuyan to farm. He needs the BKB drastically. Okay, I thought I heard a Laguna Blade. I'm not sure if it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Well, Ferrari now with the Bloodstone. So take a look at the net worth chart again. It is in favor of IG with a 4,000 plus gold lead. Experience wise, also in the 4,000 mark. Over here, yes, Yopai waiting in the trees. He's hoping someone will come out, so at least he can go for a solo Echo Slam. It is a level 2 Echo Slam. Faith, nah, he realizes it's too good to be true. And everyone on Newbie Miracle is actually off the map. If you take a look at vision on the map, this is all Newbie Miracle can see. And this is all IG can see. Because both teams have been doing very, very well in de-warding. Because they really want to unlock that Crystal Maiden Arcana style so badly. The Rocket Flare actually is going to scout them out. Scouts out the Ancients. Nice 3-man coming in, rotation coming in, the hook shot, initiation goes and cold snap. Oh, zips in, Ice Blast connects, cold snap to fall. And Ferrari once more. Actually no, he's just gonna back out. Goes to the high ground just to check. There's a courier there. But Rubik getting the goal on that one, so this is quite a rich Rubik for support. He's 700 gold away to a blink. 8 GK. Just picked up that use, a 21-minute use, and this is a mid laner. Gets the stun, Ferrari, where's the Laguna Blade? There we go. Aegis will be popped, but who cares? Clockwork, counter initiation, going for AGK. Battery Assault will finish him off. And Ferrari zips in, trying to find a kill. Will he find anybody? He will find 5400. He gets the kill, pulls him in. No, you're not running away from me, baby. Easy kill for Ferrari. And then we go to solo Echo Slam from Yesel, but he does get the Ancient Apparition after waiting there for what seems like forever. And, well, Luo, he wants a kill, he wants to find it. Rocket Flare scouts him out. Ferrari, no, they don't have the mana, just don't have the mana at all. But Tron is coming in. No, he will back off. So he pings out a bounty, he's probably going to give it to the Storm. Who suddenly has 2100 gold in his pocket. Climbing the top of the network chart at 9k. Shadowfiend is sort of climbing up, but it's a 22-minute BKB, it's just not ideal at all. And over here, Burning. What's in the courier for Burning? It's a BKB. Should have been expected anyways. So, very, very close to the BKB. Core items getting picked up from both teams. And Cold Snap continues to farm. Hopefully getting closer to the Aghanims, but no. He's died way too many times. The roaming Doom just isn't efficient enough in terms of the economy. So the net worth distribution otherwise was pretty okay. On paper it looks pretty decent. But it just isn't ideal. Burning with the BKB picked up now. Might look for some kills, but he has ESL by waiting in there. Might go for it. There are two heroes backing up. There we go. The Blink Hacks initiation. Burning getting spanked with that huge ass tournament. The Laguna Blade to polish him off. And that's with the Mask of Madness on. Meanwhile, here they find the Storm Spirit who is used and stunned up. So Ferrari looking for a kill. Zips it. Finds AGK. Pulls him back in by Cold Snap. Comes in the Doom and a nice Earth Spike. It's a gangbang from the back. Ferrari gonna fall here to the Shadow Fiend. So Ancient Apparition does get a kill on the Lina of the Ice Blast. Hookshot initiation from Luo finds 5400. Goodbye 5400. So 2 for 2, pretty decent. And the Bloodstone charge as well. Ferrari's back to step 1. Here comes Chuan coming with the Blink Earth Spike. There's still telekinesis. He's gonna find the Shadow Fiend who pops the BKB. He's still gonna fall anyways. It's a wasted BKB charge. The Clockwork charge just pushes him away. It's a 10-second BKB. Ferrari comes and he gets the kill. What a man. And he pulls in the ECL by. Will he get him? No. And Chuan told him, but there are 3 heroes from IG. They're coming in. Here comes Chuan. Blink, Earth Spike, goodbye, Earth Shaker. So 4-4-2. 21 to 13. T1 gonna take a fair bit of chip damage and the rune will spawn. Over here, your Doom. Oh well, I mean, dooming a Storm who doesn't have mana, probably not the best idea. You want to be dooming the support instead, because the Storm is just going to be going around, walking around and right-clicking you. The mana region on the Storm isn't that high up just yet, but otherwise, thanks to that counterfire, he gets 2 more Bloodstone charges, and they get a T1. So IG, suddenly the net worth distribution, in favor of 7,500 pretty soon. Experience passed that mark a long time ago. AGK really needs a BKB. BKBs are a must for newbie. And you can see the Ogre Club being picked up. He's probably deliberating, would you go for the Ags, would you go for a BKB? Or at this point I wouldn't even mind if you just rush straight for the Refresher Soul, but no. So Ferrari's going for Lincoln Spirit. He's going to be wanting to bait out that Doom. And this actually buys a lot of time, because even if you go for the level Death cast, the animation is quite long. Which buys plenty of time for a fast player, a nimble player like Ferrari to just zip around, causing that cast animation to keep getting reset. Chu Yuan, BKB, well, no new story. And Clockwork has actually overtaken everyone else. Except the Luna and the Storm Spirit. So IG taking this game in quite amazing fashion. 1 for 1. This is game 3, guys. Yes, yo, bye, Blink. Looks to be a BKB as well. But Burning, he realizes that, okay, the bottom lane is open for farming, but no, it's too risky. Roshan isn't up yet, but it's up pretty soon. And Newbie, I think they know it too. They've been timing it. So now they're just gonna back out, maybe look for one more pickoff, but nobody. So 5400, putting a ward down supposedly. Now this observer ward over here, it does spot out IG's, like the positioning and where they are. So Newbie probably gonna head down to the bottom lane. Smoke will be broken and IG may look for counter smoke, but I don't think that's ideal. Yep, they know of the observer ward. When you see the Shadow Fiend pop up over here out of nowhere, that's when you know, alright, they may have a ward over there, take it out. Especially when Roshan is up so soon. So this next fight could revolve around Roshan. Unless they just want to fight early. But being Chinese Dota, well, maybe they just want to go straight into securing Rosh first before getting another objective. I mean, can you imagine if it got to a point where you needed 1 Aegis for 1 tower? That would take you a very, very long time. And I must say that Chuan with this Blink Dagger, he's been making quite a few plays, stealing the right spells for the initiation. He hasn't stolen the Doom just yet, or the Laguna Blade, or Finger, but the thing is, he's been playing the Rubik right, getting the right disables, and stunning these heroes just so they become a non-factor in team fights. Luo, no more funny business, no more solo business as Newbie Miracle look to play more passive. Roshan is up in the next minute and 10, so 28-20. Cold Snap halfway to his Aghanim Scepter, so yep, that is the right choice. He just, just doom up the Storm Spirit, he becomes a non-factor. Faith also making his way towards an Aghanim Scepter, he just has the point booster since just now. Hasn't had any real chance to farm. Over here, yes, up by, he will TP out. Okay. So both teams just taking their time to farm. Roshan is up very, very soon. Like I said, 28-20. So in 20 more seconds. But no, IG looks like they may have different plans. Luo goes in for the hook on Cold Snap. There's the TP coming in. It will be the Luna, but Cold Snap, there he goes. No Doom, and it drops the BKB preemptively. And Ferrari looking for more kills, but no. Ice Blast came in a bit late, but oh well. Ferrari, he does ping them out. There's Observe Ward over here, making all the difference in the world. He finds him. He finds AGK for 5400. Now a hookshot again from Luo. He's gonna find AGK. 5400 blinks into the trees. No more kills this day. So 2 pickoffs. This is the point where you just go for Roche. I think Faith, he's gonna scout out the Roshan. Yep. Using the Cold Vortex, he does spin it out. So he does scout it out. And that was very, very good teamwork. You could tell from the communication. Lure just went straight in and the follow-up was immediate. That was the response needed. So good play from IG overall. And the gold graph now officially past 7,500 experience. It's past 10k in favor of IG. Well, can Newbie Miracle pull off that miracle? Over here, 5400. Well, besides the blink, that's it. He hasn't any real item progression. He's at the bottom of the network chart. Storm continues to snowball. Another Chilling Touch will be used, and boom, Roche attempt. Well, Burning hasn't had, he's not playing one of those heroes where you get more right-click DPS items. He's still in the BKB, the Mask of Madness, and the Ring for Quilla. So what's the next big item for Burning? Could be a Manta Style, could be even MKB, just more damage items. He needs more right-click DPS. But I guess that's the good thing about Luna in terms of efficiency. You need survivability, not DPS yet, because with Luna Blessing, that's what you get. And of course, once they break the T2s, going for T3s will be pretty high. So 2951, and that's when Roshan has fallen. Yeah, so by still waiting for that solo kill, he's waiting for someone. It's a trap. I'm surprised that IG still have so many T1s. And here we go, AGK, he gets the, oh, but Ferrari zips in, polishes off AGK. Ferrari looking for another kill, he's not going to find anybody else. So 13 Bloodstone charges and the Aegis to boot. Okay, so here we go. Look at the ton of vision being provided by IG. Look at all those aggressive wards. Hookshot initiation, come out on Cold Snap. Luo, he's going Ferrari zips in as well. They're going full YOLO. They get Cold Snap. So now this might, this will be a T2 push. It might even be a bit of T3 damage. So that was pretty crazy. You could see from this observe ward over here. I mean, IG's vision is just so aggressive. I mean, your jungle isn't even safe at all, Newbie. Well, Newbie as well, they're going for all these scouting wards, but it just doesn't provide that much when IG are on the offensive. Boop, easy tower for Storm. So with 14 Bloodstone charges, he has a gem, map control is secure, and they will push for the T2. Burning as well bought something. It's actually going to be an Io Skadi. So the slows are real. How is your Shadow Fiend doing? No item progression, I mean besides the blink, which is not ideal. I mean with the BKB, you don't want to be going around the fights, you want to be giving out the deeps. But no, Shadow Fiend is like, nah, screw that. I don't want to be blinking around like a fairy boy. So fortification will be forced out, and AGK thinking about going in and burning. TP's coming in, but they go straight for Cold Snap. That TP is bait. Eclipse as well to follow, and Luna gets the kill. Luo spiffs it out, but who cares? The Eclipse gonna finish off AGK. He's dead. Yes, so by trying to go for an Echo Slam, won't get one, and they do get Lina as well. They go straight. Clockwork gets the Earthshaker, and where's the Requiem of Souls? It fires out, but no damage is done. Trian now the hookshot again from Luo. Here comes a nice 4-man Earth Spy. And goodbye 5400. Tron stole the Requiem. So GG will be caught from Newbie. It's a full team wipe, and game 3 goes the way of IG. Looks like they just gave game 1 away just to give Newbie a false bit of hope. That was really, really close and a much better, exciting game compared to game 1 and game 2, but okay. I mean, that's the thing about the